Aha! You have one of those deliciously tactile PlayStation Vita systems, I see. It's like holding a little piece of hardware heaven, isn't it? Delectation for your digits. And connected to your PlayStation 3 system, too. You're a whiz, and you can cover me in wool and call me Sackboy if it ain't so. As before, your best chum is your Poppet. So let's meet it, shall we? Open the Poppet menu by pressing the Poppet button and select the Goodies bag. We're going to draw some material into the level and have a faff around with it, so use your left stick and action button to do so, or use the fabulous touchscreen facility. It's your lifestyle choice. You select objects by placing the Poppet cursor over them and pressing the action button, or by touching it using the touch screen. Once selected, press and hold the L button. Your keen eye will have no doubt spotted the panel that comes up on the right side of the touchscreen. This enables you to alter which layer it's in by moving the left stick up and down, and you can change it from thin to thick by moving the right stick up and down. If wiggling sticks isn't your thing, then you can also use your finger to move it from back to front and thick to thin. Ah, the wonder of your touchscreen. It's literally incandescent with interactivity. Try it. Slide your favorite finger across the screen and see how the Poppet cursor instantly falls in love with you and follows your every move. This magic also works on objects within the game. They too form an instant attraction to you and obey your every deft finger swish. You can select things from your Poppet menu via the gift of touch too. Amazing. But that's just the start of it. A PlayStation Vita system has ultra-modern sensors front and back, making it practically sentient. Use the rear touchpad to, for example, move the camera around. One finger can pan the camera, whilst another 2 of your digits control the zoom in and out. Of course, our old friend the right stick is there too, to do the same job if you want. Mustn't forget old righty. You could dive in and start creating and sharing now if you like, but hold your sack horses a second. What about the other buttons, bells and whistles? Are they there just to look gizmo-ish? No, no, and thrice no. The button on the right of the PlayStation Vita system screen is your Poppet button. We've met this chappie before, but press it again, as it really is a joy to see how the Poppet menu resplendently unfolds when touched. Observe how the back button appears over the Poppet menus. Stylish. I could press that all day long. Touch the back button to close the Poppet menu. As you know, the tweak facility is meat and drink to a little big planetian, and the tweak button is found under the Poppet menu button. Just a little prod of this allows you to faff around with any object already selected. What else? The button at the bottom right-hand side of the screen opens up the flip menus. The top button flips your object vertically, and the left button flips it horizontally. Then there's the copy button. Dashed clever, this one. There it is at the bottom left of your screen. Tap that, and you can make facsimiles of your object as many times as you wish. Now, before you go and create objects, devices, games, and levels of unfathomable ingenuity, wit, and splendor, I want to tell you about the Controlinator button. Whenever you get into a Controlinator, you'll notice a button in the bottom left corner of the screen. Very handy it is, as when pressed, it ejects you from the seat, allowing you renewed freedom. Brilliant, as the kids never say. There was something else too. Oh yes, Susan wants to say hello. Go on then. You flirt. Nice rocket. Very retro. Launch that beauty into the Imagosphere and Houston would most definitely not have a problem. However, during the meticulous pre-flight test, well, Sackboy jumped on it to make sure it didn't fall over, and a problem was found. Mission Control, down there on the PlayStation Vita system, say it needs a new remote tag sensor. What in the blue blazes is one of those, you cry? Well, a remote tag sensor lets you detect when a tag is activated in your level either on the PlayStation 3 system or the PlayStation Vita system. Nifty, eh? To demonstrate, earlier on, Sackboy set up the tag on the PlayStation Vita system. What you need to do is open Pop-It, select the remote tag sensor, and pop it on the retro rocket. The next step is to take your Pop-It cursor and highlight the remote tag sensor. That's the style. Now press the tweak button. Note the colors. Make sure the color you select matches the color of the tag on the PlayStation Vita system. Color coordination is imperative for success here. Okie dokie. Now wire the remote tag sensor into the rocket's thruster. Good, good. Then pick up your PlayStation Vita system so Mission Control can pull that switch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yep, I said 5, not fire. But worry ye not, we have success. One small step for Sackkind, one giant leap for the Little Big Planet space program, which we call Sackboy's Aerospace Share Scheme. Sounds good, but unfortunately has the acronym SAS. And that woolly hooligan is sassy enough. I thank you so very much. Tag Radar may sound like the name of an alien private detective, but it is in fact a facility to track movement on either the PlayStation 3 system or PlayStation Vita system and use that information to make something move on the other screen. Yes, that sounds as clear as mud, I know, but this tricky maze will allow me to demonstrate. So, take a gander at the PlayStation Vita system screen. You will see the maze that is also on the PlayStation 3 system screen. But what's the difference? Exactly. On the PlayStation Vita system, there's a tag on the box and a new chip, which is the Tag Radar. Well spotted. Give it a little tweak, why don't you? Bring up your Pop-It cursor, highlight the Tag Radar chip, and press the tweak button. You must ensure the tag type matches the color of the tag on the box. Well done. Now, let's move to the PlayStation 3 system and make the magic happen there too. Open up your Pop-It menu and select the Tag Radar from your tools bag. Place it on the maze in a similar spot to where it is on the PlayStation Vita system screen. Bring out your Pop-It cursor and tweak the Tag Radar and set it to receive. Observe the ghost of the tag that's from the PlayStation Vita system. It's not really a ghost. I just said that word to inject some mild peril. Touch the box on the PlayStation Vita system. You see, when you move it on the PlayStation Vita system, the ghost tag moves on the PlayStation 3 system. You liking that? Try placing the box on the button. It's great, isn't it? I can literally hear your brain whizzing with possibilities. You go for it, Squire. The Vitanator lets you control your Sackboy on the PlayStation 3 system with the PlayStation Vita system. I know! I'm shaking too! First, place a controlinator on the PlayStation Vita system, highlight it with the Pop-It cursor, and press the tweak button and set it to a transmitter. Once you're done, hop inside and get comfy. Next, place a Vitanator anywhere on the PlayStation 3 system. Shift it later if you think of a better place. Access your Pop-It cursor and highlight the Vitanator. Press the Tweak button to open the Tweak menu and highlight the Override Master Sackboy option. You got it? That's it. Select Yes. Now the PlayStation Vita system can be used to control Sackboy. Only for good, mind. Well, maybe the odd mischievous misdemeanor. Have a little faff about to get the feel of it. Think you can get past this tricky and daunting obstacle course I've created for you? Yes, it's very tricky and daunting, but it'll help you burn off all my jelly beans you think I didn't see you pinch earlier on. The joke's on you because Susan had licked those. Did you know that the new and improved Imagisphere, the very force that holds Little Big Planet together, now has crazy conduits? Sackboy calls them wormholes. But there are no worms in them, unless he snuck a few in. You can move all of the Sackfolk in a level anywhere, instantly. Or you can hold them in stasis in the non-Imagisphere, a dimension made up of anti-imagination. Then you can call them back into our world whenever you want. Makes one feel humbly godlike. To demonstrate, take a wormhole out of the Pop-It Tools bag and place it in a level somewhere nearby. Put another wormhole a little way away. Yes, that's far enough for the purposes of the test. Next, connect the first wormhole to the second with a wire. Now, pull out your Pop-It cursor and highlight the second wormhole and press the Tweak button and set it to Exit. Get ready. This is so cool. Stand in front of the first wormhole and press the button and zap! You've teleported between the two wormholes instantly. Beam me up, Sacky.